Welcome to Jad. Today on Jad, the Lard Bar.
And welcome. I am so excited to experience what you have for us today. Tell us, how did you come up with the Lard Bar?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me here. Great question. So, Lard Bar was invented because I kept getting emails from people telling me that they couldn't gain weight. I was concerned about that, so I wanted to come up with a product that would help solve that.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the ingredients you have for us today?
So you start with a base layer of butter, naturally, and you get a full cube. You can transition over to gummy bears. Anything from brown sugar to Takis are great ingredients for the Lard Bar.
Wow, that's really impressive. Would you mind putting one together for us so we could try it out?
You bet. But what does our studio audience think? Okay, James,
Put me to work.
First step is to take the Nutella here and put a generous slathering on the original Rice Krispie and our patented chocolate Quaker mix. So
Okay.
make sure that's really generously applied. And I'm going to take the cube of butter here and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and soft. I'm going to kind of warm it up in my hands and other. Okay, James,
Put me to work.
First step is to take the Nutella here and put a generous slathering on the original Rice Krispie and our patented chocolate Quaker mix. So
Okay.
make sure that's really generously applied. And I'm going to take the cube of butter here and I'm going to make sure that it's nice and soft. I'm going to kind of warm it up in my hands and other places to really make sure that the butter is nice and warm. We want that nice and soft. So keep smothering there while I work on this butter some more.
All right, well, so far so good. I know I shouldn't, but that is so good.
Am I right?
Now that the butter is nice and loose, no, please stop. We're going to be using those. We're going to unwrap the whole container here, like so. And what I like to do is I prefer the Lay's sour cream and onion. That's my preferred. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the butter and we're just going to roll it around in there. Really kind of.
I see. You're going for a crust of sorts.
Once you get the crust on, nice and good, then you're just going to place it onto the Rice Krispie treat that you've already pre-stickied with that Nutella. So why don't you go ahead and do that?
Perfect. So how'd you come up with the name Lard Bar?
Yeah, it used to all be made out of lard, and then the FDA shut us down. So I had to use a healthier alternative. So we decided to use these ingredients, Lard Bar. That looks really good. Now what you need to do is you need to get just a pinch of brown sugar and sprinkle it around. Yep, really good. Now you want to kind of knead it in there for max effect. Then I would take a couple of gummy bears like so, and just really kind of want to cover them in here as it's a surprise for when people are eating them. They get partway through and they can't see them, but as soon as they hit them, it's kind of like
That makes sense.
a nugget of surprise for them. It's delicious.
Plus, we have the carrot, so it's pretty healthy.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready for the topper. So just go ahead and seal this baby shut.
Are we forgetting the most important part?
Those will be on the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I just seal this up here?
Just seal it up as best you can.
Put the bottom on the top?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you're probably wondering, are we done? And the answer is no. There's actually a lot more to the Lard Bar than just the internal desires.
This trail mix seems out of place. What do you do with that?
Yeah, no, it's a great point. So you're gonna open this, and a lot of this stuff is really gonna be garbage. We don't need it. But what we do is we pick out the important pieces, which are the M&Ms. We're gonna place the M&Ms on top.
Oh, I see.
Just add a little bit more flavor to it.
You want that crunch factor. I
Yeah.
see.
Just make sure you don't get any of the peanuts or raisins. They'll ruin the Lard Bar. You're going to grab your topping sauce. Now, I prefer Chick-fil-A sauce, but anything that you use on a hot dog would work.
So So like ketchup, mustard, pickles, sliced onions, relish, sauerkraut, any of those would be fine?
Those are all great. So you're just gonna, hands are a little slippery. We're just gonna bevel this down. You want to make sure that you're kind of evenly distributing that across the entire sandwich.
Perfect.
The lard bar, excuse me.
Do you often find that the knife really doesn't work as effective as you want it to?
It's also an option, yeah, to use your fingers.
Wow, this has to be done. It looks and smells amazing.
No, it's not quite done, James. We are missing the top piece, which is one of my secret ingredients that really add a little zip, to the lard bar. So all you're gonna do is, again, puncture the cavity like so.
I see, that really seals the top.
And gives you the ability to eat it like a sandwich if you want. And we'll just put one here in the middle, and it's ready. Now, do we have somebody from the audience that would like to try this lard bar for free?
What's your name, good sir?
I'm Alec.
Alec, that is awesome. Why don't you go ahead and give this lard bar a try?
Sounds great. I can already feel it working.
We knew you would be able to feel it working. Why don't you go ahead and take that back to your seat? Our treat.
Thanks.
Eamon, I hate to get into the logistics, but are you sure that bar can help you gain weight?
Yeah, so every bar contains 6,000 calories, and we recommend that you eat 3 a day for the maximum effect. Matter of fact, we even have some before and after pictures we'd love to show you.
Wow, I'm sold. Where can I pick one up?
Well, you can pick up your lard bars at any of your local food courts in your circuit cities or at Kmart.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming today. Until next week.